back the way you did, man?
Yeah, it was good. I think obviously we weren't close at all in the first, and we had a good talk in here after one, and we responded. We felt like we could build our game and if anything, take it to tomorrow and kind of go past this break. So it was good that we found the way, and after we got the second goal, I think the belief kind of got bigger and bigger that we could make it a game here, and we found the way. It was great.
That first period, I mean, you guys were just finding your legs or what?
I mean, a little bit of everything. I think it's an easy excuse to look at, but I don't think it's one we want to look at. I think we got to be professional enough that we just come ready to go, and we still outshot them at some point in the first. I mean, a couple bad penalties by myself, which I don't like to do, and so it was good.
So you think that you said the second goal really kind of gave you guys some?
Yeah, exactly.
Gave it some belief?
Yeah, we had Benny Hoare back there just making a play on the Velino goal. So I think obviously again, like, we wanted to win the second period, start there, start building our game again, and once we won it by 2, we had a chance for sure.
How much confidence does it give you guys now?
Good, yeah, no, I think it's nothing changes. We go take this into tomorrow and kind of keep building this little streak. Now we had 6 losses in a row. Now we got points in 3 in a row. We got 5 out of 6, and why not make it 7 on 8? Thank you.
Thanks. Finding your legs a little bit, or what? That first period.
Yeah, I think so. They played last night. I think when you play on back-to-backs, you kind of have a good feeling for what's going to happen in the game, and your hands are going. You're already, you really know what to expect, and your legs may not be as fast, but your brain's working at a high rate, and we just we didn't get ours going quick enough, and there's 2 games tonight, the first and then the second and third, and the second and third for us was some of the best hockey we played all year.
Did you feel like it was building? I mean, after that first goal, DP said after that second goal, there was some momentum definitely building.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you give Joey Velino and Elmer and Bergie some credit there. They were out there for 2 goals. They got kind of called out in between the first. A lot, like pretty much our whole team did, and everyone did, and they responded and scored 2 huge goals for us, and it was just a huge team win. Just a great feeling in here right now.
So what didn't you like after that first period? I mean, was it just the work ethic, or
no,
is there just something you guys weren't doing, or what?
Guys work. Guys are working hard. We were just tiptoeing around a little too much and waiting for the game to come to us, and not bringing our game, and we shied away from battles. We turned pucks over, and we took some tough penalties that led to them scoring on the power play. So we flipped that and got after their D and made it hard for them to get out of the zone, I feel.
It was a nice job by Hellberg to come in here and kind of steady the boat too.
Yeah, absolutely. Really huge underrated part of this game. Him coming in, making some big saves, calming it down. Hoos has been great for us all year, and we left him out to dry tonight, but he came in and kind of changed the tide for us. It was a big wake-up call, the first intermission.
Yeah, it's one game out of 82, but this can be a pretty big win in a lot of ways, you think? Or?
All wins are big.
Yeah.
I think it's a big win, and we're going into Buffalo tomorrow. We need to be ready to go and ready to go for full 60.
When did you feel that momentum? I know, rough first period, but at the same time,
we knew they were going to come out hard in the first period, since they lost yesterday. They're a great team. So I think we weren't really there in the first, and we talked about it after the first to get back to our game and wake up a little bit. And I thought we came out a lot better in the second compared to the first. So we knew they played obviously yesterday, so we knew if we just keep going, hopefully we're going to wear them down and have more energy in the end of the game. And I think you can see that as well. So I'm really happy how the guys played today, for sure.
How'd you feel coming in there to start the second period like that?
It was a lot of fun. Obviously, I can just go in and try to focus on not letting in any goals, and hopefully we score a couple ones. No, you get a little adrenaline kick going in like that. I had the rest in between first and second to get ready mentally. So, I felt good. It was nice to see some action. Great atmosphere in this building. So, I'm happy we got the win.
What was I mean? Was there attempted earlier? Or?
Yeah, and I had a full. I was waiting a little bit, so I was able to get the full gritty. I was lagging a little bit at the beginning.
I mean, how great did that feel just to cap the comeback and everything?
Yeah, that was a great game. I think the boys showed like a lot of resilience, and we knew that wasn't good enough after the first, so we dialed it in after that.
What did you think was the issue in the first period? Just finding your legs, basically? Or?
Yeah, nothing to. Don't really want to blame anything, but I mean it's tough playing right away, and takes a little bit to get your legs back. But I think we were able to dial it in and make it a game.
When did you sense momentum was kind of like turning?
I think we knew it in the room after that first period. We knew that wasn't good enough, and we don't want to show out like that. So we just put our foot in the gas, and I mean that's the way we can play. That second and third is Red Wing hockey.
That second goal, you think, really turned it around, or the third one that the Berggren got?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of felt, you could feel it like in the arena too. You know, like take the crowd out of it a little bit, and we knew we were going to come back.
Can you take me through just the winner and just the elation of completing that comeback?
Yeah, it's accumulation of good work. I think we all after that second and third, I think we deserved at least that point, and then that was sweet to get the OT there.
Going back to the third,
a little bit. It's. I'd have to look at the period back, but we weren't awful. We weren't 4-0 bad. You're going to come out. Obviously, we outshot them. We'll probably come out of that period. Chances were probably even, but it's just we left some compete plays out there. I mean, the first goal against, we have the puck on the wall. It's a 60-40. Now it turns into a 50-50. We lose the battle back of our net. Sucker's goal. I mean, it's unacceptable to let a guy skate out of the corner through our blue paint to the far post, and then both power play goals. They walked out of the corner on battles, face-off battles. So we left some missed opportunities with our compete in that first period. Unfortunately, it got us in a big hole.
So there was obviously. You guys switched it back on there in the second.
I think so.
Third,
I thought we were much better. We were excellent in the second. We were excellent in the third. I think we got what we deserved, and a little lapse there. They had a little push, unfortunately, at 4-4. But Hellberg was there. Obviously made the big save on Crosby early in the second. Obviously gets down 5-0. That looks a lot different than 4-0. But I just thought a really good response to a bad period, and again we got what we deserved, and that was 2 full points.
Hellberg, I mean, I think Trevor mentioned he was steady. I mean,
really steady.
Yeah.
You know, second period, his first period he played was a tough look because didn't get a lot of action, but obviously got a breakaway and a couple other good looks by them. And we got a little leaning. We were close to giving up some odd mans there, which I thought we cleaned up there in the third. But he was excellent, the big save on Crosby, but his best hockey and where he came up big was the last couple minutes at 4-4. And then he makes the save in overtime that gives us the transition to finish the game off.
So he kind of helped change the momentum, too.
100% momentum. Sometimes it's the goalie change. I think the guys want to play for Magnus, and the fact he hasn't played a lot of hockey lately or played that much at all in the NHL. I think they just did a good job of elevating their compete, and led to a second period in which we won.
Berggren, Veleno, Soderblom. I mean, Berggren and Soderblom, I think in the first period they were victims. I mean,
they were good. They deserved both those minuses, and that's the consistency we're going to look from them. But they were really good offensively. And that's the give and take sometimes with those young players, and that's just the growth in their game, which is fine. Obviously, they're going to come out of it even now. They got us 2 really big goals, so still a work in progress, but a good work in progress.
Can this? I mean, it's one game out of 82, but can this spark you guys carry you guys for a little bit?
I don't know if it's a spark. I just think it's a lesson of what we are. We are not good enough, and the guys have no problem admitting it. We're not good enough to have lapses in our compete. We're not good enough to have lapses in our game, which we had in the first period. there's other teams in our division, there's other teams in our league, in the conference that can do that. You know, this is probably one of them. But we're just that's fine. So I just think it's a lesson. If we're not on all the time, it's not a recipe for success.